Broadcasting from Centers, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for December 10th, 2009. What can I say? The speech in Oslo, Norway, accepting the Nobel Peace Prize. Right there and then, the president, the U.S. President, Barack Obama, accepted the award from the chairman of the Nobel Peace Prize Committee, and he, of course, gave his speech. He humbly accepted the award, even though he was in the beginning of his presidency. He honored the giants, those who received the awards earlier, like Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Bismarck Tutu, many other giants who demonstrated and talked about peace. In his case, in Obama's case, he knew he had a full plate when he accepted the nomination of presidency and moved forward to become the 44th U.S. president. He knew what he had to face. He knew the consequences. He knew what was criticized to him. He knew about that he's going to have to close down one and finish up the other one. And I'm talking about Iraq, withdrawing the troops there while increasing the troops in Afghanistan, and to finish up where we left off. He talked about from the small wars that was within the nation, like Iraq, for instance. Of course, you got the Kurds, the Sunnis, the Shiites, all fighting among. Saddam was taking care of the Kurds, the no-fly zone. And we went there. I know there was other reasons, but really I know there was for self-interest. There was things for self-interest. Others had their own self-interest. The key thing was peacekeeping. And I'm not contradicting myself, but he was bringing up in the speech about helping out the nations like Iraq, and then going to Afghanistan. In this case, what Afghanistan was did to us, because they killed so many civilians. Civilians suffered. And then to go out there and to fight and lose soldiers. But when civilians is more than the soldiers, he brought that up. He also brought up about violence, what Martin Luther King said, that violence never brings permanent peace, never solve social issues, but only create more complicated problems. And things like that, the imperfection of men. I know other viewers who's going to watch this will say, oh, he's full of hot air, he's boring. I'm going to bring you my last segment, and I'm gonna touch your heart in what I'm going to say about it. But also, he was saying when war is justified is when, of course, when you are threatened, and the United States was threatened, the towers that fell down in New York, it was justified to go back out there, go to Afghanistan, to go get the ones who are responsible. I know one viewer said, bring home the boys, but would you like to have small countries to bully you, to have you feared? You can't go out on the streets or fly without being threatened? So he was talking about the justification of war, but also to come up with plans of peace and to talk, to bring people to the table about peace, and to have, I know one key thing was to have climate change, to have something set up so just in case, of course, when you have droughts or the weather that affects different countries, so it won't come down to where violence begets violence off of something so small that you need, that turns out to be a want. People fighting among each other for the last crumb of rice or less items of clothing, or to attain power off of each other, and then to have somebody control them with pride and evil. That's what he was bringing up. People embrace that. You have people, celebrities like Will Smith, his wife Jada Pinkett, daughter, other distinguished celebrities and guests, the Royal Highness and prince and princesses, holding hands, bracing for peace and unity. What can you say? I know viewers going to think differently. That's them. They don't understand about having peace. And let me tell you, on my last video segment, they're going to feel in their hearts. I'll be back with more LTL Editorial News.